I really want to start filming, but this is just like a great version of this song, is it not? Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing the TBR book tag, I believe it's called, and then any books that I don't answer with, I'm just going to show you my physical TBR. Mainly because I got my hair done today and like somebody else did the work for me, so I figured why not film a video? You know? Because I don't have class today and then I got an unexpected day off work and it's just, I'm just, getting things done, trying to be productive. So the first question is, how do you keep track of your TBR pile? And my physical TBR pile, I keep all of them on the bottom of my bookshelf because started from the bottom, now we're here. I made that joke a very long time ago and it is a very bad joke and we can pretend like that it didn't just happen. But the bottom two shelves of both of my bookshelves are all TBR. Is your TBR mainly print or ebook? My TBR is mainly print because I don't read ebooks. I think I have a couple of the ebooks where I just get them for free from Amazon every month, but I've never actually read any of them, so I don't know how many there are. How do you determine which one of your TBR books you're going to read next? It's entirely based on feeling and just kind of what I'm in the mood for. The only thing that may determine which book that I read next is if an author is coming into town that I really love and I just haven't read all their books and I own them, then I go ahead and read those just so I can read more of the books that I've already loved. A book that's been on your TBR pile the longest. All of these questions are complete estimates because I don't know which one's been on there the longest, and I've also been reading a lot of the old ones lately, so this is a difficult time. But seriously, I'm Kidding by Ellen DeGeneres. I bought this a very long time ago, sometime in high school. Not that that was a long time ago, but sometime in early mid-high school, and I still haven't read it, and I really want to, and I'm kind of in the mood for comedy lately, so this may get done soon, and I love Ellen DeGeneres, so that is an option for some point in life. The next question is a book that is on your shelf purely because it has a beautiful cover. I'm not a big cover buyer, I'm a big cover admirer. I'll walk around Barnes & Noble and I'd be like, man, I'd get you just for your cover, and then I'll read the synopsis or reviews or something and I won't get it, and I'll just check it out from the library or something. The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, not these covers, but the UK covers I really loved, and so just to kind of follow up with that one, I have the whole series. Haven't read it. A book that's on your TBR but you never plan on actually reading. Never is a very strong word. I think that I'll get to it at some point, but the one that's probably lowest on my TBR is the Lilith Scroll. I got this at the Barnes & Noble Book Teen. I have it signed and I really it sounds interesting. It really does. It's just I don't know, it's real complicated and complex, and she said that there's 13 different books and it just seems like a lot to get into at the moment, so I want to read it at some point, obviously, because I own it, but not anytime soon. An unpublished book on your TBR that you're excited for. A Court of Rings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. That was real easy. A book that's on your TBR pile that everyone has read but you. The Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. The whole thing. I own the whole thing, and I'm just crappy and I haven't read it yet. A book that is on your TBR pile that everyone recommends to you. Aside from Harry Potter, which is the obvious answer, Legend and Fallen Kingdoms. This one's by Marie Lu and this one's by Morgan Rose. I've recently been getting a lot of hype around Fallen Kingdoms, and then Legend is just a book that everyone has read and it's dystopian, and it came out in the dystopian prime time, and I just haven't read it. And then after reading Young Elites, I'm scared to start another one by Marie Lu because I don't want to I don't know. I'm gonna read it, okay? And for a side follow-up with that one, I also own Rebel Spring and Gathering Darkness by Morgan Rhodes because I really do want to read this series at some point. A book on your TBR that you're dying to read. I've really been wanting to read The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt lately. I don't quite know why. I've just been kind of in the mood for it. Number of books on your Goodreads TBR shelf. As of right now, it's 282, and that may sound good in relative terms, but that's only including the first book of the series and not the sequels and trilogies and all the side novels that come after that. And so in reality it's probably closer to 300, no, way beyond 300. At some point I had 400 or 500 on there, and then my friend was like, why don't you just put the first book of the series on there? And I was like, man, that's real smart. Make me not hate myself as much. And so as of right now, long story short, 282. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get on into the part of the video where I just kind of show all of the books that I own and have not yet read. So this is kind of just my own personal documentation, and if you don't want to watch it, that's okay, but if you enjoy it, that's cool too, and I'm happy you enjoy it. I believe these are out of order, but I own 5 of this Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel series, and I think I'm only missing 1, but I've been collecting them at half price, and I haven't been to half price in a while because I've been trying not to buy books. And I have gift cards, so that doesn't really count, but then you can get textbooks at half price. This is a whole process. So I've been using the library a lot lately, but with only one more book to own, I'm like, why not just get the 6th book? The next 2 books that I own and have not yet read are Daughter of Smoke and Bone and Outlander. Both. I'm gonna stop saying that I really want to read these because I want to really read all of them. So now we're just gonna go through all of the books. A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens and Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys. Both The Glass Sentence and The Golden Specific by S.E. Grove. There's only one more book in the series, so I'll probably buy that one too, but maybe I'll read these first to be a logical human being. Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh, I don't know. And then Afterworlds by Scott Westerfield. The Diviners by Libba Bray, and now we're gonna go ahead and get on this. That was Texan. Did you understand what I was saying? I'm gonna go ahead and get on into the second shelf now, because that's becoming a mess as I speak. Kisses and Curses by about 50 authors, which may or may not be an exaggeration. And then I have I Am the Messenger by Marcus Zusak. The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery by Gabrielle Zavan. I have Orphan Train by Christina Baker Klein. And, if I can get it, I have Whisper Hollow by Chris Candor. I have Mistborn by... that's not his name. Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. I have If I Did It, Confessions of the Killer by the Goldman family. And then I have Peak by Roland Smith, which is like kind of a cheat because I already read this. I just want to reread it. Actually, this would probably go up here, honestly. Let's just go ahead. Teacher Man by Frank McCourt and Love Life by Rob Lowe. Evernight by Jay Kristoff and Between a Rock and a Hard Place by Aaron Ralston, which are like the 2 most opposite books that I can think of. The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I have The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Graham? I don't know. I have Echo by Alison Noel, and Faded by Alison Noel. California by Eden Lupicki, which I've been saying I'm going to read for over a year now, and I have not yet. And I'm just going to say it again. Scythe by Neil Shusterman. And lastly, I have Greek Heroes and Greek Gods, both by Rick Riordan / Percy Jackson. They're really by Percy Jackson, let's be real. I forgot, too, that we're tucked away on my bookshelf. So I also have Plunder and Deceit by Mark Levin, and I have The Black Prism by Brent Weeks. And now I'm done with my mess of a TBR. Please ignore this hair that's been here this entire little clip. Okay. And lastly, kind of on my TBR and kind of not, I have the 7th, 8th, and 9th book in the Series of Unfortunate Events series by Lemony Snicket. These are technically from the library, so I don't know if that counts as like my physical TBR, but as of right now, while I'm filming this video, I currently own these books. So they're going here. So that's going to be my video for today. I would love to hear what books you guys own. Seriously, if you own like 300 books, tell me which 300 books you own. I would love to hear. Which ones you're like really wanting to read, which ones you don't think you'll read. I don't know. I just really like hearing other opinions, other book stories and experiences. So I don't know. I'd love to... What's going on here? So this slight change of video view. I'm like bending down trying to get this. Okay, this is on my phone now. So I hope you enjoyed the video for today. I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whatever time it is, wherever you are, and thank you for watching.